shit.
Let's start off and talk about that curfew. What do you guys feel about that stuff, man?
I mean, if I were a dog owner, I'd feel great.
Bro, like it does not make sense. What's going on? Like, I feel like
People walking ducks now just to get out of the house. That's
yo,
their
legit,
pet. So,
legit, like, like the curfew thing for me is like it's funny because, like, that we have a curfew from 8 to 5, but during the day all of the activities are still there, so you can still
you can still head out during
you can
like
still
the
head out
day.
during the day and give it to
Yeah.
everyone else. So it's just not changing anything.
You just have to be home before 8.
So
Right.
it's like, let me transmit all these people. I have only till 8 o'clock though, so I don't know.
We're really targeting a specific demographic with these new laws, these curfews and such. It's really like they think that it's party goers or things like that, people that are doing like late night activities that are like passing it, but it's everyday people walking by each other. So I don't know if it's really gonna flatten the curve.
I mean, I should have like, just to say, like, they should have done that in the very beginning, and I keep saying it.
Right.
It's just a little bit too late to just set curfews like 3 months later where like disastrous levels of COVID cases rises, and they think that putting a curfew between 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. is going to fix it. I mean, that kind of sums up our government, but you know.
Right.
What do you guys think about the idea of maybe a forced test for everyone? Forced testing.
Forced test.
So like mandatory tests for COVID. So if like say they were to like lock off like per district, and they would test every single person there, and so if people are positive, they
go back.
They can't really do that.
Well, I mean,
mandatory test them, like you're obliged to take the test.
Yeah. Well, like a sort of the direct sort of like a. They close off districts, for example, and they would test people within that district so they can know who is positive or not, and then by then
it would be almost unheard of. There's no like cases.
We have a fucking curfew from 8 to 5 now, so
mandatory.
Hey man, if it could lift the curfew off and we can like pinpoint who exactly is affected, so that everybody else could just head out and not worry about anything, then I'll do it. I don't mind.
Do you guys have the app?
Yes,
COVID app.
I've
COVID app? No.
2 months. Yeah.
Does it work?
It's never rung for me, but I am never in places where there are other people, so I'm not a good test for it. But I've been carrying it on me at all times.
Because the thing is that it only detects people who have been tested. That's the idea.
Yeah,
and who says they were positive.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
But agreeing with it. Yeah,
that's the problem. Because if it's not that's what I'm saying. A mandatory test would be like, oh, this, for sure that app will work. But since people don't go test it,
this is the thing. COVID alert is active, and
So as I'm saying, so if people don't get tested, it's like, oh, okay, the dude next to you could be completely like COVID positive, and then, oh, the app did not work.
Oh, I'm guessing you guys are all clear. It says no exposure detected.
Oh my god, bro.
Well, hey, that radar is not very accurate because you have to go on the app, install it, and just let everybody know that I'm positive. Stay away from me. And let's just say that not everybody's gonna do that.
Well, that's the thing, though. I don't think like these people like understand that it's everyday people that get the COVID that sort of spread it all over the place. Not the party goers. I feel like they have a sort of personal like issue with like
with certain lifestyles.
You think they're like towards us? Like you think they're mad at us because we party and stuff?
Yeah, and the worst part is they go on vacation. They go on vacation. That's the worst part. Like,
their own staff is going on vacation. The chief of staff can't even control his own.
Makes sense. Like this whole fucking nonsense.
They're letting him like go visit like Cancun, Mexico.
And then they're paying him for doing that.
Yeah, they're getting paid. They're subject to $1,000.
They stopped that.
Yeah, they stopped it. They backtrack on that because we were angry about it.
Okay. First of all, check it out. The issue with that is why the fuck would you allow anyone to go vacation anywhere if the country is full of fucking COVID cases? One, knowing that the first responders or the frontliners have no option to take vacations.
Right.
Two, and then claiming that we should think of the frontliners.
Yeah, there's another thing that I really, really hate about this entire COVID situation with the frontliners.
Yeah.
They say, like, respect them, they're heroes. Yes, they are, but treating them as heroes means they're doing this without like pay, or they're doing this
Yeah.
out of the goodness of their hearts. They need to live. Those people are workers. They need to be treated as workers, not just heroes.
Yeah.
You know?
And
Yeah.
also
It's
like
a way to just say you guys should be thankful, not us, the government, or the people that take care of paying and taking care of these people's well-beings.
Mm.
It's a way of dehumanizing them, actually,
yeah.
because it puts them on a pedestal
Yeah.
that
Like
separates
we're depending on you, you know?
exactly.
But also they don't get the what is it? They don't get backed by the government either. They don't get like paid more.
Yeah, they're
They don't
not
get-
actually getting anything good out of this.
So it's
Yeah.
like legit. Like if they go on strike, we are fucked. Good
Oh
luck
yeah,
for
we're
the
done.
government.
Oh shit, we're done. I think that the only reason why they didn't go on strike is because like people's lives are in the balance.
Yeah,
I feel like they'll feel guilty that they're putting their needs before others, and being a doctor is putting your needs like after you take care of your patients. You know, you put your patients first,
Yeah.
and that's what like doctors like. They take an oath for that.
Yeah,
you know?
the
They
Socratic
took an
oath.
oath to save lives, so they wouldn't go on strike and risk lives.
Well, that's the thing, it's
It goes against their oath. So it's
like a
kind of
hostage-
tough.
It's kind of like a hostage situation where they
It
can't.
is. They're stuck. They
They are
don't know.
hostages of
Yeah.
the pandemic in a
They,
sense.
they look like hostages inside the
They're all
hospitals. You see them crying in a corner because they can't. They're seeing all their patients die one by one, no matter how hard they try to take care of them. It's sad. Like I've seen the videos. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
You know the worst part about it is the fact that the government won't take precautions to like enforce like whatever a closed border system or like actually
Yeah.
and then they blame it because of human rights. You can't force people to do shit, but yet the way you treat people, like you have to pay for the vaccines. I was talking about to Phil earlier. I was like, you countries pay for vaccines, ergo the countries who can't afford them, what do they do?
What are they gonna do?
Capitalism.
They're gonna come to your country and spread it again. What the fuck is wrong with them?
Yeah, it's like, bro, what is going on? And then the people who are literally saving us, they're like, oh, we're gonna discard them. It's like sort of they're important, but
Yeah, it's
I saw this video about this doctor that was talking about his research, and I'm not sure about the medicine itself. It's a steroid kind of a drug, and it's I think it's ibuprofen or something like that. It's not. I'm not sure if it's that exactly. They say that it's very effective against killing the coronavirus, and it's totally safe for human. For human to use, you know, it's not gonna damage their bodies, or there's not gonna be like side effects. So, and like you could check out the video, Daryl. If you can leave the link below if I send you the video.
send me the link. Yeah, I'll set up.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Like the doctor is like, we can't take it anymore. Like we can't take waiting for the vaccine. We're losing too many lives. They want to use that drug now to save as many people as possible. Like at this instant, like they can't do anything until the vaccine is like widely spread, and they could use it, right? But it's very interesting. Like the guy's like actually talking about it. It's this bunch of doctors that did like trial tests in Argentina, and they found that the drug's very effective against killing coronavirus without harming the human body itself. So
good.
Problem is though, it's just variants.
I saw it yesterday. I'm like, oh shit, I'm stunned.
That's actually a very common non-steroidal anti-inflammatory that is used for like treating fevers and inflammation. So
because his point was like he was making the whole argument that we're not exploring the modern drugs that we already discovered.
Yeah,
like they're not exploring the possibility that we could find a drug that could save people. And we've already done research on it. We have the clinical trials on it. We already have the studies backed up by the FDA. Like the only thing that you need to do now is just to read the data. That's it, and they can approve it. That's the only thing they need to do.
But there's a reason for that. It's because they want to monetize this thing.
They want to get profit off it.
Because I'm pretty sure ibuprofen is pretty common, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
I'm not sure of the name though. Hold on. If you guys let me know, I'll.
All right, but I'm guessing like because
I'll get you the name.
A personal like clinical sort of limited amount of things so they could use it. It's basically like the PS5 crap drama all over again. Where it's like, oh look, we have a new thing, come buy it, first come first serve, and it's just like a fucking bunch of like monetizing all this nonsense. It's just, bro.
Could you imagine they turned around and be like, okay, we're gonna sell the first batch of vaccine to the highest bidder? I wouldn't be
Well,
surprised.
technically it is, but per country.
Yeah, that's just fucked.
So
It's just
so
fucked.
it's kind of like
It's so fucked.